Ladies and gentlemen, we've about made it to the end. So, Nintendo and Illumination have just dropped the last supposed trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I guess out of obligation, I just had to stick to the finish with these little reaction videos for what I think about it. I'll admit, I'm a little late to the party with this one, as I'm actually currently watching this one on Mario Day itself. I was a little busy on the day before, but actually I've been pretty unspoiled for basically whatever's been released. The internet seems to be pretty well intact, I'd say, so I'm not expecting the world to be shattered with this new trailer. Also, I do have to admit I have been staying away from any, like, poster leaks that supposedly came out, and I haven't been really in tune with all the speculation videos about this movie. I've just kind of been doing my own work on these trailers, and I have noticed a lot of cool stuff while editing these. But I have seen the commercial that they made for it, with the Super Mario Bros. Super Show reference. That is amazing, by the way, and it's something I think I called that they might do in the first, like, reaction video that I did. I totally love that they had the OG voice actress for Peach at the end. I totally caught that the first time I saw that. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show has a place in my mind, I'd say. It's living rent-free up there. But, I don't know, the last trailer gave me the impression that it almost showed too much, that I feel like I'm able to put the entire movie together just by what they've shown. But who knows? Maybe they will reveal, like, some kind of big twist in the movie. Maybe there's like a Wario or something, and he's collecting all the Infinity Stones or something. I don't know. I guess speaking of the Avengers, I did make a comparison in my last video that I thought the plot was shaping up to look a lot like Thor Ragnarok. I don't know, just the concept of two brothers getting ripped apart in a completely unfamiliar world where they gotta relearn and become heroes. I just think that the parallels are just kind of funny to look at least what I'm speculating so far for this movie. I really don't have anything else to say, though. I'm just curious, what left do they even have to show for the movie? That's what I'm wondering. So, apparently it was enough to warrant a third trailer. So yeah, let's just, let's give the final trailer one last watch. Alright, we got Bowser's Castle. Looking sick. Why does Bowser capture so many penguins? This is what happens to all of the baby penguins that you drop off the cliffs in Cool Cool Mountain. They just all wind up at Bowser's Castle.
The only hope is the sweet relief from death.
Oh my goodness, it's literally just the character from the Lego movie. It's just the same star. Bowser's got a tiny head. Holy cow. That is, I guess I never noticed how tiny Bowser's head actually is, but that is a very, very tiny head on a very massive body. I wonder what they were really thinking about that one. Maybe it's just because he has his arms out, though. Who knows? Alright, Koopas. I like how the Goombas look. How does Bowser not know what the Spinies are? Like, after all these years, like, I'm trying to think. Bowser would know, like, canonically know what Spinies are. I actually don't know. Has Bowser ever referred to Spinies as Spinies? He's got to have. He's got to have in at least, like, the Mario Party games. He's gotta know. He's gotta know. There's no way. Somebody fact check. Does Bowser actually know what his Spinies are? Like, I'm thinking and I'm like, yeah, he would know Goombas and he would know Koopas, but does he seriously not know what Spinies are? Like, I guess I'm out of thought. I'm trying to think of a single instance in the entire Mario series where Bowser actually refers to, like, Spinies. But I can't recall. I don't know. I guess I'm at a loss for words. Maybe Bowser just doesn't know what a Spiny is. I wouldn't push it past him. I'm actually kind of coming full circle, though, with Bowser's voice, by the way. Like, I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. Jack Black does do a pretty impressive job. I think it works. Jack Black's personality and I think his actual, like, effort of trying to sound like Bowser is actually, like, comboing to a good result. Is that Bob on Battlefield? Well, I mean, it's some kind of inspired location of it. It's not Bob on Battlefield, but it's clearly inspired by it. Okay, we got some Mario Odyssey representation here, too. Cool. What? Yo, that's actually kind of cursed. We actually got a fire DK. Like, I don't know, that's kind of cool. I mean, it looks awesome, don't get me wrong. Like, that is actually a pretty sick design. But, oh, I guess I guess it's cursed to just see Donkey Kong using Mario power-ups to me, but I'll give the movie this. It's being very bold, and at least it's gonna show us some new stuff. Like, Mario completely devoured this Ben. Look at this. Just, you could see the frames of animation. Look at him enjoy this nice pixelated mess. Look at him. Absolutely savoring that. Low. It's getting a little stranger now that I'm going frame by frame with this. You could honestly, what's going on? Alright. He didn't even turn much bigger. That's not even that much. I guess he is bigger than Donkey Kong, which I guess is impressive, but that's pretty. That's a transformation. It's no Super Saiyan, but that is one of the transformations of all time, I will say. Also, that Piranha Plant is dead. Rest in peace. What? Mario was just Naruto running. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, no, he's actually P-dashing. He does that. He does that. He does this on a regular basis. So is this where they make all the cars? Do they make all the cars in Donkey Kong Land? Is this officially the canon for Mario Kart? Oh my goodness, look at that. They're gonna customize their karts like Mario Kart 7. Oh no. Look out. That's not how Koopa shells work. Everybody knows in Mario Kart that as soon as a Koopa shell hits another kart, that shell is gone. Although it would be hype as heck if that actually happened. Somebody should mod that. That if you get hit by a shell, it actually just bounces off you. And it still keeps going. Oh my goodness. Think about Baby Park. Freaking Mario Kart Double Dash with Baby Park with green shells that behave like that. That would be insane. Even if you hit somebody, the shell would just bounce right back at you. Like, that sounds so stupid. This is a pretty sick Rainbow Road. We got bullet bills. That's not what bullet bills work. How did Mario Kart just get destroyed? The karts in Mario Kart are like confirmed to be like unbreakable. Like literally, as confirmed by Super Smash Bros. Melee, they are literally like unstoppable forces of nature. Also, nice bullet bike. Oh, it's cute. He's in the whatchamacallit. He's in the pipe frame. The OG Mario Kart. That's actually really adorable that they had him do a kart swap. That's actually really awesome. The Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Yeah, let's watch that. Heck yeah. And it looks like they're going hard with the Mario Kart branding too. I mean, that makes sense, honestly. Like, if you boil Nintendo down to, like, its actual, like, main, like, big cash cows, it's their stake in Pokemon, for sure, and Mario Kart. Those are their two big money rankers. So, I mean, seeing them go out with the Mario Kart branding, that is no surprise to me, honestly. Mario Kart is so beloved by so many people. I also saw that, like, they have a Koopa that's supposed to be the blue shell, but I don't know, that kind of is a retcon if you think about it, because the spiny shell has always kind of been, well, I shouldn't say always, it was originally intended to be a spiny shell. Like, if you look in the N64 manual, like, it's a spiny shell. It's just a blue spiny shell, which they further, you know, refined with GBA Mario Bros. And Double Dash, when that came around, it actually, like, gave the blue shell a redesign to actually make it more like a Bowser shell, almost. So, I don't know. A little bit of a retcon, but I guess that's thanks to Double Dash, I suppose. This is just kind of further cementing a retcon, I suppose. Which, I don't know why they're still calling it the spiny shell then. Just call it the blue shell, because if it's not a spiny shell, don't call it the spiny shell. Nobody calls it the spiny shell at all. Probably the coolest thing of all of this was probably seeing, actually, like, a fire variant of Donkey Kong. Just because that's something that's never been done before. And I guess to see the canonical, like, size of what the mushrooms are going to be in this game, because the mushrooms vary from size, like, in all the different Mario games. And it's like, in this one, it looks like they're going to be, like, Mario and Luigi size mushrooms, like, from the Mario and Luigi RPG specifically, where they can fit in pockets and stuff like that. So that's interesting. Their size always fluctuates, as mushrooms do. But, I mean, honestly, I don't think that they really showed a whole lot more we didn't know. In fact, if there's anything, I feel like we didn't really get anything about the story in this trailer at all, other than the fact that we know that the Donkey Kong, or the Mario Kart section is going to happen right after the Donkey Kong section. So I guess if that slots that into your block, I suppose that fits it. But I don't know. I mean, at this point, I'm probably going to be seeing this movie in theaters. I'm not even going to hide it. It just even is a visual spectacle. It clearly, I feel like they're playing at least a safe card here, because they are making sure that this thing is packed full of references and nice touches. And I have to say that this looks genuinely like a passion project on Illumination's behalf. Like, they are actually like static to be working on this movie, because there are references just everywhere, and it's nuts. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm probably looking forward to this movie. Probably gonna see it. Yeah, I'd say I'm excited. I'm a little bit, not like burning excited, of course, but I'm like, I want to see this movie. I want to get a bunch of friends, and I want to go see this on opening night, if it's possible. So, I don't know. I feel like that could be a fun time, and honestly, I feel like there is no doubt that this movie is going to be a top of the year grosser, 100%. With how popular Mario is and how like family friendly it is, this is like, it's literally the safest bet of the century. Now that I think about it, partnering Nintendo with Illumination, those are probably the two most family-wide appealing. I hate to say bland, but kind of like the basic appealers, I guess. So, I don't know. Well, I guess all that's left to do is wait for the movie now. I'm waiting.